welcome to UWA Wrestling, gentlemen. A great match in store for you tonight. Buzz Benson in the ring announcing.
Thank you very much, Lou Thesz, and it's time for UWA, the home of action wrestling. And this match will be one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing at 230 pounds from south of the border of Mexico City, the one and only Arriba Luis Martinez. And his opponent, the Toast of Sicily from Italy, 225 pounds, Mario Leone. Your referee, Sam Platania. One fall, 10-minute time limit.
Well, this Arriba Martinez is some kind of an athlete. Arriba, of course, in Spanish means up, and that's where his arm or hand usually ends up after a match. He's a great athlete, a diligent trainer, which will be evidenced by the way he wrestles. Louis does a lot of road work, a lot of training. I've done some training with him, and he, like some of the other great athletes, doesn't know when you're supposed to get tired.
Hello, Lou Thesz. How are you? We have an international flavored match here, Mexico and Italy. Okay, we have Luis Martinez in the red, and with the long red tights and the black top, Mario Leone from Sicily. Incidentally, Lou, I want to remind our fans that the wrestlers have received the instructions governing the rules and regulations according to the state in which they're wrestling at the weigh-ins earlier today. And this gives our fans time to see more wrestling.
I think it's designed for efficiency, and many times, like last week, you know, we saw some Islanders in there and they were going so beautifully, and it looked like they're going to win the match easily, and the time caught them. So this is going to eliminate the waste of time, but we can do this in advance and it'll be much more efficient.
Okay, I'm all for it, especially when you got Arriba Luis Martinez in the ring there. It's action every second. Well, this Mario Leone, Lou, he's been holding his own here. He just dropped Luis Martinez there with that flying tackle. Didn't get that one, though. Uh-oh.
That Louis like a stone wall.
Traffic cop there. When he says stop, he means stop. Now Leone arguing with the referee about something. He didn't like that particular tactic. Stepping over off of that, and the takedown. He could have went into an arm stretch, but instead he just has a straight wrist lock there.
That Louis is pretty fancy.
Notice how the foot, excuse me, Lou, I was going to say, the
Yes.
foot in there for the leverage there. That's really putting the pressure around the shoulder area.
Well, Louis knows what he's doing in there. Louis takes a lot of liberties and does a lot of fancy things.
There's a hole you know about, Lou. The short arm scissors.
Short arm scissor, arm grapevine. It's related somewhat to the amateur hold of yesteryear called a key lock.
Cuts off the circulation in the hand there if it's held long enough.
It sure does.
You see the referee, Sam Platania, checking the shoulders for a possible count. Hey, he might roll him with this. Yes, he is. You know, he can roll him all day if he can hold on to it. There's that roll, and you have one choice. You either go or you break a shoulder and an arm.
That is really tough on the shoulder.
Hey, the fans say roll him again, so Louis will do it. And see, you have no choice, Louis. You got to come over. Oh, that is rough.
I thought Louis was going into a pinfall on it there.
Rolled him right around. He's rolled him to all four corners now. And now Leone has to worry about a possible pin. Now we're trying to get a shot there. You can see how that's locked on. I was going to say, I'm sorry, Lou.
No, no problem. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that big problem is that hand can actually go to sleep on you.
It certainly can, and then after the circulation has been terminated for that long, it's difficult to really have a grip for the next several minutes.
There is a shot right there. He had it there. You could see the wrist. There's circulation being cut off. Now, Leone, he worked Martinez over into the corner, and Martinez gave him a clean break, and Leone, hey, no gentleman, that guy.
He has a lot of bulldog in him. He's a battler.
And the referee says, hey, you can't do that. So far, Louis hasn't been able to get in. He's kind of partially in and out. He's draped in between the ropes. And Leone is choking. Oh, solid forearm smash.
I can hear that one from here.
Boy, that thumped.
Hitting that chest sounds like a bass drum.
Well, it's a legal punch, except that he's not supposed to hit a man when he's really old. Good
Wow,
heavens.
he's laying him in.
Now, Louis trying to get untangled on those ropes goes down to the floor, and you can see the referee saying, hey, you cannot do that, and the count will start. And Lou, he has how many to get back into the ring?
He has 10 to get back in the ring, Buzz. I'm again being engrossed in the match here. I'm watching Louis to see if he's going to get back in time, which I hope he does.
Well, Leone hurt himself there. If he'd have went over to the neutral
count must
corner.
stop.
Yeah. Same thing in boxing. You got to go to that neutral corner. Leone really putting the boot, and down goes Martinez again. And once again, the referee says, look, let the man back in the ring. Now Louis trying to shake the cobwebs out of his head. Comes up. Hey, there's a tackle off the apron. Louis is back in there. There's a slam that drops him. And now Leone seeks the sanctuary of the floor. And that is not a sanctuary because Louis is right at him. You saw him head first into the apron.
That's tough on the nose and the head is all I can tell you.
And you can see Leone staggering up the stairs there. He had the bells rung. Here's Martinez leapfrogging the referee. Grabs him. Solid right hand. Sends him through the center
That Louis is really
of the
aggressive.
ropes. And the count starts. You can see the referee. There's Louis Martinez, one of the greatest wrestlers ever to come from south of the border. Here's a whip into the ropes. This is the giant swing or the airplane swing, Lou?
That airplane spin leaves one dizzy. The man on the outside with the head out there, he's got to end up dizzy.
Okay, now Lou will just,
Oh, he
he's going
does
to
this
roll him up, right? Yeah, he's got him.
You bet. Well, that Louis Martinez always makes a good account of himself, and not only that, but he does it in so many orthodox and unorthodox ways. It's always an adventure to watch him wrestle.
In the time of 6 minutes and 15 seconds, using the airplane twirl and roll up, the winner of the match, Arriba Luis Martinez.
Arriba, the hand is in the
We'll
air
be
again.
back with more action on UWA Wrestling right after this timeout.
And now, back to the action in the ring. Buzz Benson announcing.
This match, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from sunny California, weighing in at 231 pounds, J.W. Hawk. And his opponent from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 230 pounds, Wild Bull Curry.
Well, that Wild Bull Curry is really wild. The fellow is so unorthodox. He knew he got Buzz Benson that time, and Buzz made a quick exit, which was a very wise choice. He's a wild man. He's a difficult fellow to handle. But Buzz, you got away just in time. That was good judgment.
Well, the first thing I wanted to do is to thank Mr. Hawk for getting Bull out of the way there to give me a chance to get back over here to you. Yeah, Lou, I know when to leave.
Well, it's a pretty good time to exit because he really is a wild man. He's a dangerous fellow to fool with. I think it should be up to the wrestler to handle him, not you.
Don't worry. I'd have went over those ropes if they'd have been 9 feet tall. That's the reason right there. The most devastating right-hand punch I've ever seen.
He really knows how to throw him.
You know, Lou, they say this man, once he gets into the ring, he goes completely, I guess the word is berserk, right?
It's a good word, very apt, and that's what it is. He just goes berserk. He goes absolutely ape.
Well, Hawk just landed over in the first row as a result of that right hand of Curry's. Lou, you might tell some of the listeners about the time that Mr. Curry threw that right hand at a pretty good boxer.
Yeah, he was a pretty good boxer by the name of Jack Dempsey, I should say so. He threw Jack over the top rope, and he was ostracized for some time because we all had such a great amount of respect for Dempsey, a great gentleman, and Bull was really out of line, and I hope he doesn't go that far tonight.
Well, let me ask you this. When Dempsey was refereeing the match, is that right?
Yes, in Boston. Yes, he pulled on Bull a couple times and tried to get him to break, and he would not. And Dempsey threw a punch at him, and he got underneath the punch and lofted him over the top rope.
Well, I don't know. Right now, Mr. Hawk from California is dishing out a little medicine. You don't see that happen too often to Curry, do you?
No.
Curry got a little careless.
He's really working Bull over. That's good. I'm happy to see it. He needs it.
There's the Bull. You know, they say, too, Lou, that due to the constant pressure over the years, his ears are quite cauliflowered, as they say, and I understand that noise seems to bother him, and this explains the reason he seems to cover up his ears every time the crowd gets a little noisy.
Yes, he's had quite a few ear injuries, and some of them do remain tender. Some cauliflowers don't, but he has tender ears, and he can't stand too much noise, nor being beaten about the ears.
Well, you know, that just occurred to me. If you ever come to a UWA wrestling program in your city and Bull Curry's on it, you don't like Bull, I say yell.
Very good.
Oh, a solid right hand.
Wow, right into the schnoz.
Now, the Bull says now that he's not doing anything illegal, but he maneuvers himself where he keeps the referee on the blind side.
Well, he's an old fox. He knows what he's doing in there.
Notice the punch was completely thrown while Bull's chest covered the complete view of the referee. The referee being occupied with the problem of trying to get Bull to get away so Hawk can get back into the ring. And you see the referee telling Bull Curry, let the man in the ring. Bull's, Hawk's got something left. He brought that one all the way from California. That landed right on the chin, and the crowd is yelling, and Bull doesn't like it.
I think it looks good on Bull.
Yep. You know, it's hard to be a neutral announcer, Lou. Very hard to be a neutral announcer.
I can understand that.
But let me say this. I wish somebody would get into that ring and literally make it so Bull won't have enough strength left to put his hands up over his ears.
Well, that could very well happen. We'll find someone to get in there and reprimand him to the point that he will go home and stay there.
Well, he's just spun Hawk around. Hawk may be taking a little too much liberty. You can't walk into a Bull Curry without watching very close.
No, you can't. If you relax for 1 second, he has you.
Wow, he rammed him right into the
Now, we have covered turnbuckles, but there's a chain under there, and that is really hard.
Boy, that really dropped Hawk. He hit the canvas pretty hard. Bull picks him up. Solid right hand. He throws those punches very short, just like a boxer. One, this may be too much for Hawk. Yeah, that's it.
Wow, that Bull cut him pretty well 2 or 3 times and really took the starch out of him. The young man made a good account of himself. He's just not equipped to handle a man like Bull. Very few people are.
In the time of 4 1/2 minutes, winner of the match, Wild Bull Curry. And we'll return right after this timeout.
And now for the roughest team in the wrestling industry, the Interns, and Buzz Benson announcing.
UWA Wrestling now continues with a tag team match. This match will be one fall until the expiration of our TV time. Introducing in the corner to my left, weighing in at 225 pounds from Toledo, Ohio, Dick Griffith. And his partner, weighing in at 240 pounds from Tupelo, Mississippi, Terry Meeker. And in the corner to my right, with over 500 pounds in combined weight from parts unknown, introducing the Interns and their capable manager, Dr. Ken Ramey. One fall till the expiration of time.
Well, the Interns, as I said, are the roughest team in a wrestling game today. They are. And they're the people that are responsible for injuring, crippling Saul Weingroff before he could enter a ring at the Municipal Auditorium. It was a shameful thing to do. I don't approve of it, and they're going to have to be taken care of some way or other.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I didn't waste much time getting out of the ring there either, because I feel very, very disgusted at what Ramey and them did to my good friend Saul Weingroff. This young man that's flying through the air with the greatest of ease and drop kicks, and they all connected, is Terry Meeker. He's from down Tupelo, Mississippi way, and this young lad here is going to, I think, become a superstar. He has all of the makings, and he is still learning, Lou.
Yes, you're certainly right, Buzz. He has a great body, has a lot of enthusiasm for wrestling. I've talked with him several times, and he loves it.
He's big. He's big.
I should say he is. And he just loves what he's doing, and he's going to get very, very good.
Well, there's a tag in now, and Dick Griffith from Toledo, Ohio, in the black, twisting that arm of one of the interns. Has enough pressure to get the intern down on his knees, and now he's going to try to carry him all the way down. Hey, that intern's a pretty big guy. Look at that forearm on him, will you?
He has a fantastic pair of arms on him. He's a very powerful fellow.
Well, Lou, these interns are capable wrestlers, and Dr. Ramey, certainly one of the smartest managers ever to enter the arena. Why do they resort to illegal tactics? It looks like these guys could win match after match. They want the world belts. Why do they resort to illegal tactics? Can you answer me that question?
Well,
is it just meanness?
I suppose it's a very difficult one to answer. However, I don't suspect. By this time I know that Ramey's trying to pave the way so they don't have such a rough road. And I'm sure that he is the one that engineered the project to have Saul Weingroff injured. These two fellows grabbed him and slammed him onto the concrete. A devastating thing that they did. And I'm sure that he managed the whole thing.
Now, double teaming there, and you notice how the intern lured the inexperience of Meeker showed. He scored with 2 flying tackles. The intern was able to more or less weather that third one. He more or less set him up and caught him with a knee, and that's inexperience, I guess. This is a double team, and one of them has got to get out of the ring.
They are a very aggressive, very bright team because they take advantage of every little thing that occurs in there.
Solid right chop. And Meeker hits the floor. Dr. Ken Ramey uses, slams him head first into that apron.
Well, that young man's doing some catching.
He's in a bad corner.
I don't like to see these young fellows abused like this because it very well could end his career, and that would be a shame.
A little help. Pulls him by the hair into the ring. Tag in for the other intern. And a solid right hand as the other intern tagged out. Reverse armbar here. You know, Lou, Ramey uses that tag in and tag out quickly, keeping a fresh man in the ring. And you notice how they keep the opponent over in their corner, so he cannot get a tag in. See, desperately, Meeker would definitely like to tag. He also would like to use that fist. Hair pulling, referee didn't see it. Ramey giving instructions. There he is, Dr. Ken Ramey. Now there's Terry Meeker. He's a little perturbed. I think his pride is hurt more than anything else right now.
Well, there isn't any question that Ken Ramey is a great team match strategist.
There's that double team again, Lou, and the tag in, and the other intern takes over. You can actually hear Ramey, at least we can from where we are, saying tag in, tag in. There's that hair pulling, and he just took him right on down to the canvas. There's a stomp. Boy, these interns, I'll tell you, they're in and out. You know, it's just unreal how they are able to move in and out. Meeker desperately trying to fight his way out of this problem. Notice how they keep him in that corner. You see, that's that Ramey tactic. Now they've got him over there in no man's land once again.
Well, they've done their homework. They know how to win it.
Now you see how they distract the referee, and you can see right on you. See, it's too bad the referee doesn't have the eyes of our TV camera. This is illegal. Tag is made. Meeker needs to get over to tag his partner. Griffith would like to come in, but he cannot get over there. Ramey has got the interns using that tactic. Double teaming, keeping him over in the corner. Now the break, now the tag in. In and out. Now they'll double team. Ooh, double kick to the midsection. That's one way to stop that, and the tables were turned. There's a hip lock and takedown. Meeker, couldn't hold it. Now he tries for that tag, and Griffith gets in, grabs that headlock, side headlock, but I couldn't see what happened there, but whatever it was, it made him let loose, and then a knee to the head, picks him up. Here's the tag. Ramey shouting instructions. I don't like Ken Ramey.
Well, Ramey is not the kind of a fellow that would appeal to most sportsmen. He doesn't have too much sportsmanship about him.
No, he's happy now.
He will win at any cost.
He's in his glory now. That Ramey. Boy, what he and their interns did to Saul Weingroff. I hate to keep bringing it up, but it was just wrong.
Well, I think it's a necessary thing to talk about because we've got to really be on our guard to see something like that doesn't occur again.
Well, there's that kick, and Dick Griffith trying violently, but they picked him up, and this is that. Well, it's not a backbreaker. He brought him down across the stomach. I guess you'd have to call that an abdomen smash.
Wow, that sure was. That sure
and
knocked
that's
the
the
wind out of him. They, again, with their strategy, made a good account of themselves, but dropped him right on the knee, and of course that knocked the wind out of the fellow.
In the time of 8 minutes and 5 seconds, winners of the match, the Interns. All right, fans, we got a little problem up here in the ring as I'm trying to get out of here. The Interns are not satisfied with winning this match. They're trying to inflict further damage. And ladies and gentlemen, our time is about up for this telecast, so this is Buzz Benson speaking for Lou Thesz, saying until next time, we'll see you on UWA Wrestling. Thank you, and so long for now.